An Egyptian billionaire doubled his UAE land bank to 30 billion dirhams in a single month. He is publicly talking about an IPO in 3 to 4 years, and the project he's building, it had generated 2.7 billion dirhams in residential sales in 2025 alone. Confirmed by Abu Dhabi Real Estate Center, the project is Bayn, and most people in the market are only now starting to pay attention. The question worth asking before the next phase launches is what an IPO timeline means for buyers who are in the project today, and this is what this video is about. So let's start with the scale, because it changes how we think about the Ghantoot corridor entirely. Bayn is a master-planned coastal community on 4.8 million square meters positioned on Abu Dhabi and Dubai border at Ghantoot. 30 minutes from Dubai, 45 minutes from Abu Dhabi. Phase 1, 805 villas and townhouses across 4 gated clusters. The full built-out is about 9,000 homes for 32,000 residents. This is not a project, this is a town. The amenities: 1.2 kilometers of private beachfront, a 204-berth marina, a man-made lagoon, 108,000 square meters of sports club, and 55% of the entire site is open spaces. Main construction on phase 1 is already started. The main work contract is about $517 million, which was awarded to UNEC, confirmed by ME Construction News and Trade Arabia. Handover is targeted in Q4 2028. Some brokers source Q1 2029, so they put the buffer in the client conversation. Now the price breakdown, because the range here is wider than most people realize, and it spans more than one buyer type. So phase 1 starts with 3-bedroom townhouses from approximately 2.75 million dirhams and 4-bedroom villas starting around 5 million dirhams with double-heighted 5 bedrooms at 9.8 million dirhams. Then there is the Y Views, ORA's ultra-luxury enclave within Bayn. Launched in this year, May 2026, 5 to 8 bedroom villas starting at only 21 million dirhams. Size around 6,800 square feet, and this is one of the most luxurious development within the region. Payment plan of the phase 1 was 20% on booking, 40% during construction, and 40% handover. However, as of right now, they're running it at 50-50 as well. So, for current availability across all unit types, DM me Bayn and I will pull the live inventory for you. Now, who is this for? Because most agents are presenting Bayn and pitching it to either Dubai buyers or Abu Dhabi buyers. The buyer it is actually built for is neither, and this is my personal opinion. And the insight behind this are most people missing what sits on the Ghantoot border. So 30 minutes from Dubai, 45 minutes from Abu Dhabi, the buyer who fits this project works across both cities or has family splits between both of them, or has decided that they're not choosing one city over the other. The range, obviously, the price bracket is clearly where Pakistani and Indian diaspora families are most active in this market. End users, families buying for a permanent address, not an exit play. People who want space, beachfront, and a community that does not feel like central Dubai. ORA was ranked top 3 developers in Abu Dhabi in 2025 by Abu Dhabi Real Estate Center, a government rating, not a marketing play. Qualifying purchases obviously include a 10-year golden visa. Comparing Bayn to any other community like lagoons, beachfront, or oasis at a similar price point, here is what the comparison actually looks like. Because the risk profiles are completely different. Let's say if we talk about lagoons or oasis or established products in the secondary market, obviously the data exists. You can get fair understanding specifically for lagoons in terms of what rentals will look like. However, because Bayn is yet to come and deliver, it is a complete different product. And specifically because of the location, Ghantoot's corridor, it is very close proximity to Al Maktoum Airport, which is set to open within the next 4 years. The infrastructure development around it is massive. You have Palm Jabal Ali, which is again a much higher price per square foot ticket product and is yet to come in completion at a similar time compared to ORA by Bayn as well. So what ORA has is a documented global delivery track record, cascades in Egypt projects, in Cyprus and Greece. Delivery credibility is not in question. What is in question is when Ghantoot becomes a self-sustaining community, not whether it does. That is really visible to everybody right now because we see the construction happening at this very stage. So now the part most people are presenting Bayn are skipping over. Ghantoot today is a corridor under active construction. The roads, the community, the infrastructure, the surrounding amenities that make somewhere genuinely livable, they're being built at the same time as your villa. When Handover comes in Q4 2028, they receive a home inside a community that is still maturing around it. So if you are looking at 6-7% rental yield, I think it is easily achievable, if not more, because the rental index has shown if you get in a community that has not matured, you can achieve a higher rental return based on your purchase price, more if not mark to market. So this is an early corridor that you can still enter into. The fundamentals are real and the developer is credible, but the honest frame is you are buying a vision before it is built, not stepping into a proven market. So this is something that needs to be understood before you enter Bayn by ORA. Now, Bayn by ORA again is one of the most interesting projects on this corridor because it is the safest bet, because the developer's IPO timeline creates something unusual and the incentives aligned with it. When delivery is what protects your equity event, delivery is what gets protected. This is a different conversation from most off-plan projects. If you want to understand how to position this for yourself or your family, the numbers, the comparison, what to do in terms of due diligence before you proceed, DM me Bayn and I'll send you everything.